Ever wonder why you can't go out and drink as hard as your friends? Well, today I'm going to give you 3 reasons why that could be. Coming in at reason number 1, you are intolerant. Now, that's not to be confused with you not having a tolerance built up from drinking alcohol, but rather your body actually being intolerant to some of the ingredients. Beer is made with barley and wheat. During the process of germination, in order to make it malt, there is a protein that can survive this process. There are a fair number of people out there in the world that are actually intolerant to this protein. This protein is called lipid transfer protein. We will call it LTP for short. While LTP is harmless and in most respects is not going to kill you, it can lead to some undesirable effects caused on your body. Some of these include vomiting, nausea, diarrhea, and constipation. And while this is the more common thing that you might be intolerant to, a less common thing you might be intolerant to is the hops. There is a very small portion of people out there that have a hop allergy, but it's not really an allergy per se as it is intolerance. For the small amount of people out there that are actually allergic to hops, it comes down to the oils in hops. While normally this hop allergy is not seen as far as when you are drinking the beer, it is usually found for people who are picking the hops. Some of these things that happen include breaking out in hives, rashes, and sometimes anaphylexia. But again, this is a rare thing to happen for most people drinking it. Again, that amount of people is even smaller than the amount of people who are picking the hops. But for those of you who are, and when you drink beer, if you do end up having this anaphylaxia going on, hives and swelling from drinking the beer, there is a good chance that is what you are actually allergic to. Reason number 2, you can't drink alcohol like your buddies? You're Asian. Now, I don't mean this in a bad way, because there's an actual scientific reason behind it. According to study, 40% of people with Asian descent have a mutagen in one of their genomes that does not allow them to process alcohol properly. The gene ALDH2 is the main cause of this. This gene is what is responsible for breaking down the proteins in alcohol. People of Caucasian, African, and Hispanic descent do not generally have this mutation in their gene. Symptoms that follow this include flushing, nausea, and increased heart rate. Reason number 3, your friends are heavier than you. And I mean that directly counting to weight. This is because people who weigh more can process more alcohol. If you are a 150-pound male and you drink 1 beer, it will take 1 hour for that beer to go through your system, be completely processed, and have the alcohol out of your system. If you are a 200-pound male, it is only going to take 43 minutes for your body to process the alcohol. Former professional wrestler Andre the Giant weighed 520 pounds. He was able to drink 119 beers in 6 hours. This means that Andre the Giant could drink 7 beers in an hour and his blood alcohol content would only be 0.05. That's right, 0.05. That is the equivalent of drinking 1 beer in 1 hour for a 150-pound male. So if that doesn't show you how your body processes beer differently based on weight, then I don't really know what does. And if you enjoyed that video, check out some of our other videos over here. And if you want to see more brewing content, check it out over here, if you're interested in homebrewing. And as always, we will see you next time.